All right. Good to see you, Coffee Crew. How you doing? Hey, Yuki. Hey, Kafka. Uh, I refunded that hydrate, by the way, Yuki. It's gonna be a beer stream, as you can see over here. Got my Yingling ready, along for our new Poképla friends. I went ahead and unboxed, unbagged both of them, so all we have to do is take them out of the box, break them off the runners, all that fun stuff. Hope everyone is doing well today, though. Uh, should we do another poll to figure out which one you guys want to see built first? I can set up another poll real quick. That was pretty fun the last time. Oh, that turned my camera. Whoops. There we go. And let me move that cable there. Hi, Rhea. Hey, baby girl. Hope you're doing well. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and set up a poll. I think it was right here. Is that right? Poll. Yes. New poll. And I'm gonna let you guys sway the votes a little bit. I'm gonna lower the cost per vote. And we'll make that a 5-minute poll, same as the last one. There we go. Starting that poll, you guys vote away. Use your hard-earned points. Sway it however you feel. But hope everyone's doing well today. Happy Saturday to you. Been a bit of a busy weekend. I had work this morning, and then immediately after I got off work, I had to go and put together shelves, move furniture, all that fun stuff over at my mom's. My brother's room is getting redecorated. So that's fun. Thank you, Natty, for the resub. Appreciate that. Ah, which one are you voting for there, Natty? Take a look at those results. So far, Charmander leading the poll. And I do have a Bulbasaur and Squirtle on the way. So those are going to show up at some point. We'll have another build stream where I'll put those two together because we can't leave Charmander by himself. He's got to have his buddies, right? Like we got to have the Gen 1 starter crew. And with Bulbasaur and Squirtle, we'll have the entire Gen 1 possibility crew. Because we've already got Eevee. Because Eevee and Pikachu are technically Gen 1 starters. Or I would call them technical Gen 1 starters. Pikachu definitely because of Pokemon Yellow. But like Eevee got added with Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, which were remakes of Red and Blue. So like I consider Eevee a Gen 1 starter. And we got some more votes for Charmander coming in. Hi, Kylan. I'm doing pretty good. Hope you're doing well. Welcome in. We'll be doing a bit of a build and chill, kind of laid back sesh. Just gonna drink a few beers, build a few kits. After we finish putting these together, because these won't take very long, we'll do like we did the last time and do box breakdowns, where I cut out box art and all that fun stuff. So that'll be cool. Go for our kind of usual amount of time today. Probably cap out at 3-hour mark. Because today's definitely a low energy stream for me. I moved so much furniture. I am just ready to kick back, relax, and get some model kits done. And these will go great with the other two. We built Sprigatito and Eevee during the last one. And I can go grab those and show them off too. Maybe I'll do that after the fact. And then the Gundam model stuff will be after these guys are done. I love the box art on these. I love the little doodles. like the electric shocks for Pikachu, the little flames for Charmander. I don't know what the little isosceles triangle here is all about, but hey, whatevs. Hi, Patches. How you doing, buddy? Hey. You'll be here chilling for a bit, then at 7 you gotta set up TV movie night. Yeah, that is going on tonight. That's right. We didn't push that back to Sunday. Hey, Patches. Buddy, that's plastic. Don't eat that, you goober. Come here. Come here. Come here. I got beer up here. You wanna lick my beer bottle? No, he wants plastic. He wants plastic, Tad. He wants to dunk his head in the trash can. Patches, quit it. Hey, bud. Stop that. We do have a poll going on right now, so if you wanna cast your votes, choose which of the model pits you want to start off with, make your voices known. You can cast multiple votes for 100 extra points. But Charmander is pretty definitively leading right now. And looks like the poll is just about over as well. Yeah, I got Patches and Rhea both at my feet right now. Rhea is being sweet as can be, as always. And then Patches just squeezed himself under my table. I don't know how he does that. He always manages to squeeze himself under there. Also, wait, where'd your little cushions go? I had Blinky's out for you, and you like got rid of them. Hold on. Let me mute my mic for a second. Alright, I've returned. Yeah, the whole cat cubby was like knocked over and destroyed. And looks like Charmander won the poll, so we'll start with Charmander. I'm gonna set Pikachu off to the side. We'll get Charmander cracked open. There's not much to the contents of the box. We do get a pretty big sticker sheet. Looks like a couple for the flames, couple for the bottoms of the feet, which is really weird. Because it looks like the bottom, like his toes are a separate molded part. Huh. And then, maybe I'll cut those off, because I don't think I'll need that. Yeah, I might cut those off. We just got the two runners like we usually do. Lovely, kind of transparent, kind of orange for his flame. Charmander, I'm going to set your top box over there. I'll need this one for the instructions. Charmander toe beans, yeah. And we'll go ahead and crack into it. So we need A15, which is right here on the front. His dead, soulless eyes. Because they're not in there. Charmander's got toe beans, yeah. He's a little lizard cat today. And then I'm already liking Charmander. He's got more of the kind of matte plastic finish, sort of like Sprigatito had the last time. I'm gonna go ahead and get the back cut out as well. That may make you a Charmander fan. Out of the Gen 1 starters, which one do you usually go with? Because usually for me, it's Squirtle, but I am a big Bulbasaur fan too. And then I'm going to go ahead and cut out the eyepiece. Oh, and now that pulls over, let me close out of that tab, close out of that. Get my iPad back to where I need it. There we go. All right. All my screens are back where I need them and want them. I'm going to go ahead and cut the little toe bean pieces out too. And I'll have them off to the side. Because these really do snap together so quickly. Normally choose, yeah. Normally you choose Bulbasaur, but Squirtle has your heart. Squirtle's just such a bro. And then the like Squirtle squad with the sunglasses and everything. Oh man, like talk about too cool for school. Ah, good stuff. And we go ahead and cut these little nublets off. With this more matte plastic feel, it should be pretty easy getting the uh kind of nub pieces off and any stretch marks off if we have any. And hi Patches. I feel ya. Yeah, you're trying to scratch my knee. He's in the cat cubby now that I've got the cat cubby back in one piece. Alright, get that. Then we got one more part here. And then we just sandwich these together, right? Yeah, we do. It's so funny having the instructions. Here, I'll show them off. It's so funny having the instructions inside of the box. Because, like, I'm having to lean over and look into the box just to see, you know, what I'm putting together here. But I don't really need it because these are so straightforward. They are so straightforward. Like, you don't even need the nippers. I could just, like, manhandle these parts off the runner, and they would look mostly fine. Mostly fine. Let me go ahead and get my tweezers. I think I want to put the eyes on the sticker, or the sticker eyes on the part before we continue. That's what we did the last time. And then it does have the molded detail. It, like, kind of shows up there. But it does have the molded detail. So you don't have to use a sticker. You could paint that if you're, like, skilled enough. Or you have the right color matching. That was so totally the Navi, hey. I can't be the only one that heard that. That sampled the Navi, hey. And that's making you want to get a model. Go for it, go get one. There's so many different kinds out there. And the Pokemon ones are just so fun and simple. I'd encourage anyone that's like, they don't even have to be a big Pokemon fan. If you just want something small and cute to put on your shelf, these are pretty perfect. And again, not to like sound like I'm sponsored by Walmart. I'm not sponsored by Walmart, but hey, Walmart. if you're looking for a content creator to sponsor, hit me up. Walmart carries these. Most of them do. Check out my craft store Monday, see what they have. Yeah, like any craft store like that should have it as well. Hobby Lobby's got them. Hobby Town, I know that's a more kind of local one. Just straight up like model stores. And then their online storefronts, like I know Maz was sharing in the Coffee Crew Discord server. Gundam Bros, I think is what it's called. They're based out in Boston. I think that's right. I think they're based out in Boston. And Charmander with his eyes now is looking pretty cute. He's looking good. Hope they have them in the UK. They should. These models have come out in the UK. They're pretty international at this point. Bandai, they're putting them out everywhere. I think it's called New Type HQ. I think they're based out in the EU. They're EU-centric, I know that much. I don't know if they're in... I think they're in the UK? But check out New Type HQ. I want to say they're you know, UK-based. I could be wrong, though, but there are a couple of UK online hobby shops. You'd love a Squirtle one? Yeah, the way the eyes slid in. Some people, they'll like punch the eyes in and then put the stickers on, but I like putting the stickers on and then sliding the eyes in. Just in case, like, it'll help it to like conform and fit. And then we just sandwich this back bit onto the front. There's really not much of a seam line there. Well, I say there's not. That's actually kind of clearly showing up there. Once we put some more stuff on here, maybe that'll disappear. You're mostly going to see it from this front angle where it's not near as noticeable. Anyway, next I need A214, which is right here. A214 and then A212, which is his little hands. He's got his little hands crossed in front of him. If those two pieces cut out, we'll get that done. This is a nice little track right here. I like the guitar. And then for anyone looking to just replicate kind of the setup that I've got going here, it's not all that involved. I'm literally the camera that you're looking down at me from. Hi, hello. That's just my iPhone 15. I've got it propped up on a phone stand, and I'm using what's called Video Ninja. In it, you can share your screen to OBS, you copy the link, you make it a browser source, you share it, and then, oh my goodness. He's coming together. Charamander's coming together. And you can take, like, a panel line marker and bring out some of this, like, facial detail. Like, I might take my black marker and, like, draw in some of that detail. What does it look like on the box? Does it have it drawn in on the box? It does not. Okay. Trying to see if anywhere on the box has it drawn. It does not. I'll be lurking, gonna make some noodles and polite. Very nice. Yeah, he's really coming together. These go together so fast. And then we got our little toe beans cut out already. We need his feet, which are right here. Well, that nub just flew right at me. It's a lovely orange color, too. Makes me think of candy corns. Which I guess is semi-appropriate. We're coming up on October. Not too far now. Just a couple more months. So get ready for spooky season. So we got those. We got our toe beans already. Let me get these cut out. And then the bottom of him, he's got cutouts so that you know which foot goes where. Kind of hard to get them mixed up. And then trying to see, is it possible to get the toe beans mixed up, or are they the same exact mold? Had a patches here on there. Alright, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's right. I don't think it would have slid on so easily if it wasn't. Get that foot on. Oh, let me get these little nubs off. But these are great for any beginner model builders. I think I said that during the last Poképla stream. Great for beginners. Great for parents with, like, young kids that want to get into model making, or they just want, you know, a nice, fun little buildable collectible. They don't have much articulation, if any. There are some Pokemon models that do. I don't have any of those. But there are some that are articulated. Those are a lot of fun. And yeah, they're just real straightforward, great for, again, beginners and young builders. And looks like we got a little bit of a ball joint on the tip of this tail that'll come together for the flame. So there will be some articulation there. And I'm gonna go ahead and get this piece cut off too. It's a nice muted yellow. It's not like overly bright. And then it's not like the kind of yellow-orange that Pikachu will be. And I'm gonna go ahead and get these pieces cut out too, since they're the last two on the runner. So that's our flame. And then it's got the stickers that we're gonna put on there, but if you wanted to, it does have the molded parts. So if you wanted to just paint it, you certainly could. It would not be too difficult. There you go, got that. There it is. And get these sandwiched together. And then we got that yellow underside that'll go on now. Oh. There we go. And then just slap that onto there. That'll all snap into place nicely. And then I'm gonna go ahead and put the tail on Charmander himself. And that all just slips in right into place. So Charmander more or less complete. Just needs his little tail flame. And this is one that I might even go so far as to paint it. Just because it does have that molded detail. So I might go and mix some paints together. We'll put Pikachu together first, and then I'll do that. So there we go, and then I'm gonna hold it up kind of close to the camera. It's all translucent, but you can kind of subtly make out the molded detail. Hold it a little further away. So you got like kind of a guideline if you wanted to paint it rather than use the stickers, because the stickers on here, they don't look too hot. They got a lot of I don't know how well this will show up either. They got these like kind of slits to help it conform to the rounded surface, and it doesn't work. It never looks right. But then the bottoms of his feet are pretty white, so what we're gonna do is let me see which one goes on which foot. Alright, so 2 goes on this foot right here. Let me get that sticker off, and then I can take my nippers and I can use them as scissors to cut off the toe beam part. Cut off those little claws. That way you can still get the like color accuracy, but we're not having to deal with the toes, because they're going over a hollow piece. And during the last build, we had like Eevee had some stickers going over hollow bits, and they would not have looked right. And I still don't have that placed perfectly. Luna, welcome in. Let me get you a shout out here in just a second. Good to see everyone. We're just wrapping up on Charmander here, but welcome in, Raiders. I am Chewy Coffee. I'm a variety PNG tuber. Let me get that shout out over here. Give me just a moment while I type all this out. Unless I got a mod here that could beat me to it. Where's my slash? Hold on. There we go. Shout out at Luna Howl. Huzzah! There we go. Get you a shout out. But I'm Chewy Coffee. I'm a variety PNG tuber. You can find me building model kits, playing Devil May Cry, Kingdom Hearts, you name it. I got it. I put the T in variety. And we're doing a little bit of a build and chill night. Here's Charmander. Say hi to Charmander, everyone. He's thrilled to see ya. Coffee Crew, if you guys aren't following Luna, go and do so. She's fantastic. And Raiders, if you're not following me, consider doing so. We do have a 350 follower goal. Don't have any real plan alongside that, just, helps the channel grow. But welcome in. If you got to do raid and run stuff, go on right ahead. I know you're going to be helping Luna with the movie night, so if you got a raid and run, totally get that. Hope you all enjoy the movie. If it's still going on after I wrap, I will hop in and join. Otherwise, you all have at it. Did I say you're helping Luna? I meant you're helping Natty with the movie night. It's over in your server, that's what I was thinking. Let me get these stickers off my nippers. And Biscuits wants a bit of a Solid Snake impression. Colonelin, chugging back beers and building a Charmander. I can't find my Metal Gear. Or a cardboard box. Wait, actually, Colonel, I found a new box. There's just one problem. I don't think I'll fit in it. Welcome in, Biscuits. I hope you're well. There's a little bit of a Solid Snake for you. Well, I struggle to get these stickers off my hand. Hi, Rhea. How are you today, beautiful? How are you? How's my Raby girl? She's just sitting there menacingly. Oh, you want a King of All Cosmos impression too? Very well, we'll give you that. Let's get another sticker off. I love stickers. You can stick them anywhere. Ooh, it's so fun. If only the prince would get me some stickers. Is that a modified Chewy emote with the just deal with it glasses on? How fun and quirky. Just like Chewy Coffee is. Alright, that was a bit of a stretch and a lie, but you know what I mean. Alright, let's get that off. And we got another one. Let's get that. We're cutting off Charmander's toes. Isn't that fun? Ooh, delightful. You want me to cut off yours? Who needs toes anyway? Ah, there we go. Ripped off all of his toes. Look at Toeless the Clown over here. Try and get these off my finger. Get off my finger. There we go. Okay. Stickers. Kicking my ass since 2024. Alright. Take that off. Then I'm gonna get this lined up right over here. Perfect. And Charmander. Oh, no, not perfect, not perfect. Take it back, take it back. There we go. That's looking a lot better. There we go. Now Charmander's got his little toe beans. Look at his little toe beans. Look at him. Look at the little fella. Charmander Pete's. Charmander Expression. Charmander Flame. His tail's coming off. There we go. Little Charmander Flame. There's our boy. So that's one down. We got one to go. Set Charmander over here. Cool. This sticker sheet can go. Set that over there. Tweezer's right there. And it's our main boy, Pikachu. Everyone loves Pikachu. And same as with Charmander, I went ahead and opened the bags and got everything off the well, I got everything out of the bags, basically. Now we get one sticker for I'm guessing his tail? I don't know where this one goes. Anyway, set that right there. That's my instructions. I'm gonna need that. Set that box over there. Alright, and with Pikachu, it's got us starting with the face. Which, speaking of face, that's a lovely face. Pikachu is in a pretty similar laid-back position as Eevee. Not sleeping, but sitting, and more or less just kind of chilling. That cut out, get that right there. That right there, perfect. And do I need any of the other pieces from here? Yes, I need this black piece right here that's got Pikachu's face and everything. And then I'll go ahead and cut out Pikachu's ear tips as well. And hell, at this rate, may as well cut everything off the runner. Because I'll need Pikachu's Pika cheeks as well. Which we got them right here. It's a really weird way to say Pikachu's red cheeks, Pika cheeks. Pikachu sounds like a modded Super Smash Brothers character where you got just a really, really caked up Pikachu. Absolutely going to town. Replace Kirby with Pikachu. Ooh, yeah. So no, it's not Pika Cheeks. It's the fat Pikachu, OG Pikachu from Gen 1. The actual original art. Before they slimmed down Pikachu for Gen 3 and beyond. Alright, so we got all that out. Because, man, I used to have a Pikachu plush, and dude was massive. He was chonky. I think I used it as a pillow for years. He was that big. There we go. Get that little face detail. Charmander, I know I'm dropping these nubs right at your feet. I do apologize for that. You don't seem too miffed. Okay, where do I need to squeeze this into? Right there? Oh, I need to put the cheeks on first. Okay, glad I didn't snap that in. Glad I didn't commit. Now, we don't have any stickers for the face on Pikachu, which is pretty cool. I'm glad. Oh, and that's the wrong side. This kind of wraps around there, like so. Okay. And then this kind of guides in. We get a little guideline from the other molded piece. And once that snaps on, then you can snap the back of Pikachu's head on. Not going to turn around the head just yet. Let's get the tips of the ears on. Oh, and that's pretty useful. One of them is a male to female connection, and then the other one's female to male. So you get a tab to slide on, and then a tab to slide in. So you can't get the earpieces mixed up. Very cool. There you go, looking good. And there's Pikachu's face, looking adorable. And a Kermit the Frog impression. All right, well, I guess we can whip out Kermit the Frog as well. You guys are really knocking out the voice redeems right out the gate. Which, hey, I'm fine with that. Now we're gonna get Pikachu's body together. Which, you know, this Pikachu is kind of portly. He's a portly fellow. And these just sandwich together like so. And once you have these sandwiched together, you can go ahead and put the head on. So we got most of Pikachu right there. Pikachu sits down rather nicely. And you know, this song has some bits that are sounding kind of familiar. Just having some sample bits here. Cut all these off. I wonder if they got permission for these samples. I'm not 100% sure that they did. Better they did a very good job replicating. But even then, it's a little too close for comfort. I'd be contacting my lawyer. Shoot. I did not check to see which of these tabs and where. Oh, and that's perfect because Pikachu's back has different tabs. So we got one with the center tab, and we got one with the tabs on the end. Are we getting the Chewie Lego stream? If I get some more Legos, maybe at some point. You see that brick separator? Yeah, I got that because, man, Rocker, way back, like, literally a year ago, when I was doing my affiliate push, part of my affiliate push was doing Lego, Speed Champion kits. I'll grab a couple of those and show them off, so you can see what I'm talking about. But I've done a few Lego model, kind of build streams. Haven't done one in a hot minute, though. But there's always a possibility they'll come back. I've got a couple of Legos over on the Throne page, along with a few model kits. One of the models got bought. And it should be here hopefully soon. Waiting to hear updates. I got the email saying it shipped, but that's all I've gotten. And then I think the feet are exactly the same. Yeah, the feet are exactly the same, so it doesn't matter which one we put where. So I'll just get all those cut out. That nub flew away from me, lost to the void forever. There we go. And then all that really leaves is Pikachu's tail, so I'll go ahead and cut those pieces off. Because I think I can figure it out from here. And then, where does that other sticker go? Wait a minute. Oh, the other sticker goes in, like, the dumbest place. Oh, so it's, like, so unnecessary. I'm probably just gonna leave it off. So there we go. There's the tail. Toss all that in a rubbish pile. Just about done with that first beer. And that. And that. Let me go ahead and sandwich this together. We'll have one of the feet. And those are identical, so it doesn't matter which one you put where. There we go. And one more. get our feet sandwiched together, and then we'll go ahead and tab those on the Pikachu himself. There we go. And does the head swivel side to side? No, it doesn't. Okay. Pikachu, sit right there. Get the tail together. And looks like we got another ball joint, so the tail will have just a little bit of articulation. There we are. And then these sandwich together and then slide into place. Oh, one of them does, and then you sandwich the other one on to hold it in place. Okay. Alright, so we got Pikachu's tail, and this will sandwich into here like so. Yeah, okay, like so. Oh, and then, wait. There we go, like so. And then this sandwiches together with that. And then that sticker, it just goes right here. It kind of hides that yellow kind of imperfection there. So I mean, I guess I will put it on. It stays in a pretty static area. I wouldn't be able to color match that brown. So I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and put this on there. There we go, and then that all just kind of conforms into place. Let me grab a toothpick, kind of help get that conformant. And then if it's not perfect, that's fine. And then that kind of rounds off. I just want to make sure I get that out. Want to make sure I get the kind of crease. That's the main part. There we go. And the tail just kind of pops into place. You can move that around however you want. Like you could have the tail kind of on the other side, and then it just completely negates the need for that sticker. But there we are. Here's our boy Pikachu, looking awful bright in this lighting. So we got Pikachu and Charmander, and they scale pretty nicely together. They look nice together. As to all these all look great on a shelf, like kind of hanging out. Which is what I've done with mine. I've got them just hanging out by my Nintendo Switch. Set that down. Set that down. Yeah, we got that done in like less than an hour. And that was with me stopping to talk quite a lot. So, they don't take long at all. So if you see them out in the wild, get one. They're fun. We're nowhere near done though. I got model boxes like over in the corner. We'll do the box breakdown stuff. And I'll go over that procedure and everything. Let me go grab the other two real quick, Eevee and Sprigatito. We'll show them off. Kind of do a quick rundown of the ones so far, and then we'll continue on with some other stuff. So I'm gonna throw up that BRB screen, and I'll be back in a few. Alright. I returned. Sprigatito and Eevee in tow. So we started with Sprigatito. And this is the one that when I built those first two, I said like, hey, I really like that more matte kind of finish of the Pokemon. It feels nicer. It hides stress marks a lot better. And just all around feels higher quality to me. And then Eevee had more of that plastic sheen to it. And you really see it when in this lighting. So Eevee for sure. Once the weather gets a little nicer, I'm gonna go and do like a top coat, do some like matte spraying to like mask that shininess, the sheen. And then Pikachu and Charmander, they've got pretty much what you'd expect. Eevee's kind of bright, but that's just because of the yellow. Material-wise, it feels like that more matte plastic of the other three, or the other two. Sorry, it's got that more matte feel, and then the cheeks are that shiny, kind of plasticky feeling plastic. And then Charmander for sure has that like matte feel finish, and it's got a little bit of a sheen. Throw on a matte coat, he'll look great. Oh yeah, I was gonna do some panel line kind of work with the markers. So let's do that real quick. We'll start with Charmander. So we can like just bring out some of those details. Because they got a few molded little parts here and there. Nostrils, eyebrows. They got the mouth, which I mean we can kind of subtly go in there and get that to come out. And then I'm gonna grab a Q-tip, which I've got right over here. Gonna reach. There we go. Grab a Q-tip, and then we're gonna pretty much wipe everything that I just did away, just to make it a little more, like, subtle. I haven't used the Gundam marker in ages. And then you can use your finger, too, to kind of wipe away. We just want to, like, nullify what we just did there. And with this matte finish on the plastic, it does make that Gundam marker kind of smear a little bit into it. So like, do use your finger. The acidity of like your natural kind of sweat glands, whatever, will kind of help strip it from the plastic itself. Nope. Definitely got some smearing on the kind of nostril bit here. Trying to keep it away from the eyes. I don't want to get it on the stickers. If it gets on the stickers, that's kind of... it's not going to come out, basically. And then you can use different colors, too. Like, you can use gray if you want it, like, really subtle. And then I've got a brown Gundam marker somewhere. I think I've misplaced it, but I got a brown one as well. So if you wanted to use brown. Like, brown might look good on Eevee. And then I'm gonna really try and lessen the effect on the mouth. I just want enough to get like that mouth line detail, but I don't want it to be like stark, you know? It's like in the anime, they've got pretty like noticeable line work for the line art and the characters. Like, I'm pretty sure that's how the anime was. And then they look totally fine without it too, but it just brings out a little bit more of that face. It's a little subtle on Charmander here. The mouth is kind of the main area that you get more of. There aren't really any other places that would need it. Then you can go in if you wanted to. take a little bit of model, like thin cement here, Tamiya extra thin. You can get rid of that seam line, but it goes all around the body, so it's kind of tedious. Um, but that would help get rid of that. And then once it dries, you take like a sanding stick or something, and you just like sand along the edge there, and it'll look more like a perfect conformed piece of plastic. It wouldn't have that seam line in there. Sprigatito didn't have any mold details. Pikachu's got eyebrows, same as Charmander did. Or I say eyebrows, but like eye indents. There you go. There's one, two, and then that was it. And same as before, just gonna kind of wipe that out with the toothpick. And then really get it out with the finger. It just brings out some more of that like facial molded detail. There you go. Get a little more detail, a little bit more of an expression. Almost looks angry while he's sleeping or resting. And lastly, we got Eevee, who once again has just a slight kind of brow kind of detail. Marker, there it is. All right. And once again, kind of just wipe that excess out with the Q-tip and with the finger. And there we go with Eevee. Just a little bit extra kind of line work on the eyes. And there you have it. But let me show off those Lego Speed Champion kits that I was talking about. Because I kind of brought them up and said I was going to grab them. And then didn't. Move our Pokemon over here to the side so they're like in camera but not really on camera. There we go. See everyone but Pikachu. Let me grab one of these cars. But here we go with the McLaren F1. This is one of the like last Lego Speed Champion cars that I built, and it was one of my favorites in regard to the detailing and all that. And then I also did oh geez, it was Dominic Toretto's Dodge Charger, Brian's oh, what did he drive? Wasn't a Supra. What did Brian drive? It was a Nissan. Nissan Skyline. There we go. So I built Brian's Nissan Skyline. One of the Lamborghinis. Yeah, it was one of the older Lamborghinis, a Countach, I think. And then there was one other car that I built. Because the McLaren F1, it was a dual pack. Came with the F1 here, and then it came with the like one of the more recent kind of track cars. Oh, and the Aston Martin DB5, James Bond's car from several of the movies. I built that one as well. But that covers like the Poképla stuff. Let me mute the mic for a sec, grab a box, and we'll start a breakdown. All right, got the Gym 3 Beam Master. Let's see what we're working with here in regards to spares. We got our manual, set that over here. We're mostly gonna have Gym 3 parts. So we got the Gym 3 head right over here. I think we get everything but the visor. Yeah, I think we get everything but the visor. Which is strange because we got the clear plastic piece like you would. I don't see another clear runner in there. Anyway, I want those spare parts for the head, so I'll cut those out. Got a knee piece, that's the only piece on there. That'll be junk. Got a kind of connector doodad piece right there. And then we got another connector here. I just want this one though, so I'm just gonna cut that out. Excuse me. Set that right there. That's junk. Empty runner, empty runner, empty runner. I feel a sneeze coming. False alarm? Maybe false alarm. Alright, Gym 3 beam rifle right there along with some backpack pieces. Keep that. Empty runner. That's a missile pod piece, which I don't think I'll be able to use. No. Junk. Shield piece right here, and then all this is empty runner. Oh, and there's that Gym 3 visor piece. So yeah, there we go. Perfect. So we want that half of the runner. The rest can go in rubbish. We got our pulley caps, which I'll set over here, beam saber effect parts, rest of our shield pieces, and stickers, which I have no use for. Alright. And then where's my Gym 3 Beam Master? He's up there on the shelf. Yeah, he's kind of out of reach. I don't think I'll show him off. But I can show off a Gym 3. Kind of make up for it slightly. Set that over here. We'll get these beam effect parts cut out. And then I have not seen Build Fighters try, or was this this guy was from Build Divers, right? Yeah, that's Build Divers. So he's from Build Divers. Pretty cool box art, pretty cool kid altogether. It's a like very orange Gym 3. So orange, in fact, a lot of people call it the Gym 3 Cheese Master. And then there was a Jagan that had this similar kind of color scheme. That got called the Jagan Pizza Master. That was like a meme in the Gundam community for like a week, and then everyone forgot about it. That's how most memes in the Gundam community work. They're funny for a second, and then everyone forgets about them. And then we got like that one joke that never stops being shared. I used to be a mod for the r/Gundam like Discord server. And that was one of like the best and worst mod experiences of my life. Hey Zach, how you doing, man? These are a little harder to just pop off, so I'm gonna cut them off with the nippers. Same with these. And then that takes care of all of our extra polycaps. Let me scooch all this over, just so I'm not getting parts mixed with polycaps. Move those down. If you could have your own interview time with any TV character, who would you love to pick the brain of? Oh man, like get in the head of and the psyche of any character. Ah, I'm gonna go with oh man. Who do I want to go with? Just because he's such a mysterious and unknown character, aside from the absolute utter shenanigans he gets up to in the games, I'm gonna say the King of all Cosmos. Just get like some development out of what makes the King of all Cosmos tick and all that. Dean Winchester. I can't say I know who that is. Yeah, I don't know that character. You'll have to fill me in. Supernatural. Oh, okay, okay. I never did get into Supernatural. I know a lot of people that did though. And they kept trying to talk me into watching it over and over. And I'm the type of guy that if you recommend something to me too much or too often, I'm gonna like write it off as that's not it. That's not what I want. And then I won't watch it. It can be a great, fantastic show, but if it gets like recommended to me every single day by 3 different people, I just get annoyed. Like, let me watch shows when I want to watch them, please. Okay, thanks. But it must be a great show though, because it's got quite the fan base. And that was in no way meant to be a knock on Supernatural. It can be like, if I'd never seen Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, and I had 3 people tell me to watch it, I probably wouldn't watch it. I'm gonna go ahead and cut out these side skirt pieces too, just because they're nice flat panels and they'd be great for greebling. This back skirt piece, though, not so much. Can't really find a use for it. Also, how you doing, Brohan? Good to see you. Get the Gym 3 visor cut out. Because I might use that with the rest of the head. Doing well. Working commissions, been chilling. Nice. I did so much work putting my brother's like bedroom furniture together and shelves together and all that I said, nah, there's no way I'm doing Devil May Cry 4 tonight. I want to do a build stream. So here we are, doing a build stream. Room looked really good though whenever I left. It's got a really nice layout. He's gonna have fun with like he's got a chair for his PlayStation stuff now. He won't be sitting on his bed playing video games anymore. Which is like murder on your back. Get a chair. Do yourself a favor, get a chair. And we've got this piece here, and then I think we can get it on I think this goes in there. Yeah, this goes in here. We need this polycap. And then this goes here. This goes here. Once I can get it into place. There we go. And then I don't think anything sandwiches in there to keep that in place, so I'm just gonna keep going. Is that undergating? No, that's not undergated. And then this pops in right on top. Very interesting color for the traditional Federation shield. So white faceplate, you still got that Federation cross, and then like the orange back. But if you wanted to break this shield apart and paint the individual pieces whatever color you wanted, you certainly could. So yeah, but we got our shield. We got our beam spray gun right here and our shield connector bit. Let me get that cut out. Forgot all about it. Thankfully, it just tabs on to the back of what we've already built. And that tabs right into there. Now we can put that on the back of pretty much any of our Gundam model kit's arms. It's got this tab here, so that'll tab into most spots. And then if that doesn't work, you can also, like, I think just straight up tab this into the arm. But you got a couple of different connection points for different shield positionings. So like this, it'll go on the back of the arm. But if I took this off and put it on the other tab here, you'd be able to have it on the side of the arm. And next, we'll get that beam spray gun cut out. We put one of these together on the last stream. I don't even need the instructions. Built so many of these. There we go. We need the magazine. Where's the magazine? There it is. And then there aren't any other pieces. We do have a single hand left. Looks like a trigger finger hand. Probably for holding the beam rifle that we're cutting out now. There we go. And then we got these backpack pieces, which I might cut out and use. Any mods present and available? I'm gonna say not at the moment. That's fine. It's gonna start with shouties. Because when doing it from the computer here, it's kind of, or when in the build stream setup, it's kind of hard to do shouties myself. Hi, Patches. That's the back of my chair. What's up, buddy? What you doing back there? I'm putting the gun together. Otherwise, I would turn around and see. Oh, hi. What's up? You want to talk about it? Hey, pal. I built a gun. You want a gun? Don't eat the gun. You come and get the gun. Anyway, it's right there if you want it. It's right there if you want it. He's eyeballing it. He's thinking about it. He's thinking about it. He wants that gun. It's kind of hard for Patches to suppress his violent tendencies. Isn't that right, buddy? Isn't that right? Hmm? Isn't that right? What are you doing? What are you doing? He wants that gun. He wants the gun. Oh, ow, ow. He wants the gun. Hi, Patches. Hi, buddy. Here, let me get these out of your way. You gonna come lay down on Nubs? Huh? That's your favorite pastime, right? Laying down on Nubs? Hey, yeah, you see our new friends over there? That's Charmander. It's Charmander. And Sprigatito. You remember Sprigatito from the last one, right? What are you doing? Hey, buddy. What are you doing? What's up? Hey, fella. Yeah, that's a shield. Those are nubs. Don't mess with the nubs. You eat enough microplastic as it is. Why are you looking at me like that? What are you doing? Patches. Patches. What are you doing? What are you doing? What you doing, buddy? Oh yeah. Oh, you love head rubs. You see Sprigatito? Here's Sprigatito. Sprigatito? You know, say hi to Sprigatito? No, you're looking at the nubs. You're looking at the nubs. But get away from the nubs, you goober. Yeah, come here. Come here. You big doofus. Here, we'll put Charmander on you. Here. Charmander will nest on you. No? Here. Away from the nubs. Away from the nubs. There we go. Right here. Right here. How's this? Right here. Yeah, you got your paw on the nubs. Don't mess with the nubs. Here. How's that? See? Now you can lay down. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Say hi. Say hi, Patches. Hi. Hi, Patches. He's looking right at the camera. Who's a good boy? Controlled chaos today. Not total chaos like you're used to. Move those so that if he does lay down, he doesn't poke into him. Controlled chaos. Yes, indeed. Here, Patches. Come here. Oh, who's got that belly? I got that belly. Patches, you keep trying to get the nubs. Leave the nubs alone. You can't eat them. They're not candies. They're not candies, despite looking like them. They're not candies. Look at all this hair coming off you. Good grief. Excuse me. Patches, what are you doing? Are you trying to eat the runners? You're trying to eat the runners. Come here. Come here. Forbidden nerds, indeed. Hi, Patches. Hi, Patches. Look at this. You got little plastic shavings on your face. Let me get those off you. Let me get those off you. You got them all in your fur. That's what happens when you lay down in the nubs, you doofus. You knocked my mic over. Look, I gotta turn it back this way. Hey, pal. Hey, pal. No. You want kissies? You want kissies? You want a kissy? There, you get a little kissy on your snoot. A little kissy on your snoot. Ooh, give me that belly. Give me that belly. Who's a good boy? You're a good boy. That's the cat therapy segment of the stream. Hey, buddy. Hey, pal. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, hey, Natty, if you before Patches kills everyone, can you start passing out some shouties? It'd be much appreciated. It's kind of hard for me to do them in this setup. Otherwise, I'd have started on it myself. Yeah, just in time for a Patches attack. You're correct. Shouties, you don't put the S in there. I know I said pass out on shouties, plural, to command singular. Patches, come here. Oh, goodness. You knocked over. You knocked over my toothpicks. There are toothpicks everywhere. Oh my god. Well, get all this crap moved. I had a little like shot glass full of toothpicks, and he knocked them over. So yeah, that's fun. I don't really need them, so that's fine, I guess. Let me go ahead and get these nubs up since we've had our one Patches appearance. He'll be back in greater numbers. What are you messing with back there? I hear you chewing on something. What are you chewing on? Yeah, get in the cat cubby. Get in your designated zone. Kind of looking over right now. Think you got everyone? Yeah, I think that was everyone. Did you get Ty? Did you get Ty? No, you didn't. Can you get Ty, please? All our fellow streamers, regulars, mutuals, you name it. Yeah. Check all these names out. Also, this is your general like, hey, go follow each other. You know drill. Get supported. Set that under there. Just want to kind of brush these over onto here. Get all our forbidden nerds. And set them right there. Grab our jar. Always love you some Pokemon art. Hell yeah. Get these shaken up, put away. All right, those are gone, and then next time Patches comes and lays down, it won't be as destructive. And then let me kind of move our Pokemon friends kind of back in the general area. Charamander, you can stay over there. Sprigatito, get over here. Oh goodness. Back on track. Let me move the camera a little bit. There we go. Because we had a few more pieces I was gonna cut off and get, namely this hand here, and get my nippers back. And then we got the Gem 3 head, which I'm gonna put together. Is there anything else on here that I wanted? Not really. Namely this hand, because you never have too many hands in Gunpla. Surprised Chewie hasn't come in and brought me a sock. Usually he'd be bringing me one by now. He must be napping. Get all this cut out. Got cat hair all over my table now. Remnants of patches. Oh, that nub flew off. That one's in the void. And that will just slit right into here. If I can get that lined up. Hello. Oh, I have it backwards. There we go. Slot onto there. All our spare parts and everything are pushed over. Also, as a result of patches. There we go. All right. That part separator, put it back. Let's get that Gem 3 head. Excuse me. There we go. Pop that down here. Pop that right there. And right there. And then we got these like extra thrustery bits. I don't really have a use for them, so I'm gonna toss them. They just like, they're so specific to this model that it makes them a little difficult to reuse. Speaking of Gem 3, I am so waiting for a master grade of the Gem 3. Like, impatiently so. It's one of my favorite gem models, and it hasn't gotten a master grade. And then I would take an RE100. Those that aren't familiar with Gundam or Gunpla, master grade is the name for the 1/100 scale model line. They got like a detailed inner frame and like more parts. They're a little bit bigger. That nub flew off too. They're a bit bigger, more detailed, a little more complicated. And then there's this RE100 line, which is for more obscure stuff that if they made it into a master grade, it wouldn't be a guaranteed top seller or anything like that. It could be a potential waste of resources and money. So instead they got this like cheaper line where they don't get that detailed inner frame and stuff. They don't get this and that and yada yada yada. They're a little bit cheaper to manufacture and make, but it lets them make 1/100 scale models of mobile suits that people want 1/100 sets of. And the Gem 3, like, all the groundwork for a master grade is there already. But if they're that worried that it wouldn't sell, like, just give us an RE, at least. There's our extra head. Won't really need it for anything. And let me grab a Gem 3 just so you can see what the hell I'm like talking about here. What I've just built. Oh, there we go. There's our Gem 3 in its usual colors, not the bright, really gross orange. One of my favorite models. I love the head sculpt. The twin antenna are really neat. This one, I did some extra painting work on the sides for the like missiles. I did painting on the knees here. And all around, just a really great design. I would love to see this get the 1/100 scale treatment because it's so fun. And then you get like the extra shoulder packs and all that. I love it. And kind of setting all this stuff back over there. Let me move these nubs over. Eevee, Pikachu, you guys have gray star screen long enough. Let me move you guys over here. Move these nubs to the corner so that Patches can inevitably lay down on those. Let's cut out this box art real quick. Just gotta get the box art ready. Because with these box breakdowns, I like to save the front box art. Because they go through all this detail and effort making, you know, a cool scene or whatever. And it's a shame to just throw it away. Let me go with this long bit first. Usually I wouldn't. We'll go with that first. I might need to change my knife blade at some point. I broke the tip off of this one, so it's going to be a little less effective for cutting. And hold on, I want to save that Charmander box art. We'll cut it out too, because I'm pretty sure I saved Sprigatito and Eevees. I can't remember. Or no, I didn't. Never mind. So I don't save all the box art, but most of the box art I try and salvage. There you go, and one more little panel. It was a horrible first cut. There we go, that's a little cleaner. There we go, perfect. And now I can, like, really appreciate that box art. And then where's my cover? There we go, get that blade covered. I'm having drinks tonight, don't want to accidentally cut myself. We have this, like, cool action shot pose. Yeah, no hydrate redeem. I had disabled it just for this stream. Anytime I have drinks, I try and disable that just so people aren't wasting their points, because they'd go to waste. Anyways, with that though, I'm gonna go and grab another box. I'm gonna grab another beer. I'll be back in a second. So, back in a few. Biscuits, why are you charging me with my own gun? What's that all about? What have I done? What happened? But I figured next we went from a Federation style grunt suit. Let's hop over to the other side of the spectrum with the Xionic suit. Also, let me get this manual out of my way. And this box. Let me get it moved. There we go. Manual. You can come over here. There we go. Let's see what we got in the box. Getting beer, but not water. Yeah. I'm having a fun night. Leave me alone. Don't judge. Goof Demonstrator. Really cool kit. I love this one. I will grab mine. after I get it put together. Looks like we get the parts for the Zaku machine gun or some parts for the Zaku machine gun and Zaku 2 style bazooka. This didn't come with this. Wait a minute. MSO6R. Oh, I must have put some spare parts from another kit in here. Anyway, that's usable. We'll take that. That's an empty runner. Hi, Chewie. Hey, buddy. You'll allow it? You better. It's my stream. We got our connector piece right here. We got a couple of backpack pieces. Trash it. Hey, Chewie. The cat cubby's open. You want to get on the cat cubby? Toss that over there. That's an empty runner. Hey, we got the funny whip on this one. That's it's phallic and weird. I'll put that together. Got some more beam tomahawks right here. Don't need this whole runner. I'm just gonna manhandle brute force that apart. Look at me, I tear plastic apart. So strong. It's so powerful. Somebody stop me. Got our polycaps. Take those. We got some extra armpits. Ew. Arm bits and pieces over here. How easy is it gonna be to use this? I don't have the other pieces needed, so I'm gonna toss it just because I won't have a use for it. Got an extra hand, a couple of extra hands. Actually, that one's nearly intact. Manhandle another runner apart. There we go. Got a little nub piece. And a couple of connectors that I have no use for. Cool. Alright, toss that over there. Start with these polycaps. I like the sacks in this. I don't know about you guys, but I like sax. I wanted to play saxophone when I was in a high school band, but instead I played trumpet. Waiting to see how many people misheard me. Get these parts cut. There you go. Lots and lots of polycaps. So many polycaps. Hello, Krogunk. Speaking of Krogunk, has Bandai made a Krogunk model? I feel like they should have by now. And if they haven't, that is criminal. Don't think they have. Yeah, I don't think they have either. So we need to get a petition going. I think there's an Oshawott one now. I could have sworn I remember there being Oshawott. I know one of the water starters besides Squirtle. Oh, you know what? I think it was Piplup. They have one of Piplup. I want one of Oshawott. Or better yet, make one of Dewott. Or Duwatt. Yeah, it's Duwatt. I want a model of Duwatt so we can have our Ingy Samurai Boy. Which I do still need to work on the reframed images for the reframed images for the overlay and stuff. So like the ones over there we go. The ones over here on the side, I'm probably gonna change one of these to Oshawott or Duwatt from that evolution, that thumbnail that we got. Because that picture is just too good. not to use. He looked so pissed off. And then Bulbasaur is probably going to go on our. I'll go ahead and show you. So we got like the be right back screen. On my usual one, we got like a picture of a Metricanthosaurus from Jurassic World Evolution. And like it's where the Akzaku is. The Akzaku, I can't point at it on the screen, but it's the blue guy from the Blue Man group. He's in there. Instead of that, it'll be Bulbasaur on the usual streams, not this one. Yeah, from the Blue Man group. Put those hands to work. Thank you, mean I will. Or wait, are you saying you want to see what these hands can do? Because I mean, that can be arranged. Anyway, gonna toss that over to the side. Hi, Chewie. Are you getting into cat cubby? Oh, he is. All right, you guys ready for this? Oh, we're about to hit an ad break, or we're in the midst of an ad break. What? Hold on. Don't worry about it, biscuits. Did Chewie gift me socks yet? Not quite yet. I had to double check and look behind me. Not quite yet. But he is in the cat cubby. So once this ad break ends, I'll move the camera and show you guys the cat cubby. Unless you guys have like a perpetual skill issue, and once the ad break ends, you guys get thrown into ads. Because I don't know if you guys joined in the midst of one. Anyway, once the ad break ends for everyone, I'll show you guys. Yo, you never have ads? Oh yeah, you have Turbo, don't you? Which in Canada, I read in Canada having Turbo is like almost necessary just because the subscription prices are stupid. They're absurd. So it's better to have Turbo. I think I hear what I think I heard. The gas scandalous. I don't know what you think you've heard. I don't know what you're talking about. Ads are never over. Oh, just infinite ads? I mean, want want. All right, got a couple of spare hands. Anyway, ad break's over. Let me move the camera around. Ooh, you guys get to see my POV, which is great because it means hi, Chewie. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. What you doing down here? What you doing, Chewie? Hey, pal. Hey, buddy. Hey. You wanna say anything? You wanna say hi, Chewie? You wanna say hi? You wanna say hi, Chewie? No, he doesn't want to say hi. So sorry. He looks so tired. I can't imagine why. I can't imagine why he look tired. He sleeps like 12 hours a day. He sleeps more than any of the other cats on account of being old man. Um, so I couldn't imagine. It's not enough, never enough. Maybe not. Maybe not. Hey, buddy. I know. I'm petting you under the table. I pay you under the table too, you little rascal. But yeah, he's in the little cat cubby. Looks like he's really spreading himself out on it too. He doesn't want Patches to be able to get down there and enjoy any of it. So that's fun. And then speaking of Patches, do I hear him coming? Or is that Rhea? No, Rhea might be coming in. But yeah, all three of the cats have been in here today. Patches was here a moment ago. He got up on the table and tried to sit on everything. So that was neat. We had about a like 15-minute little just kitty cat head rub session. But let me get this next part cut out. We'll get the like weird tentacle whip thing. I know you guys are already like typing up your comments, but please refrain. I can explain. It's just how the goof be. If you know Gundam, you can attest to this. It's just how the goof be. The goof be kind of weird. It's got this long phallic whip that like it wraps around people. Goofs are into some like tentacle shit. Anyway, this piece though is pretty great because it's pretty damn flexible, and I'll demonstrate that once we get these nubs off. Rumbarall was a freak. Dude was 36, knew what he wanted, and he looked like he was 50. So yeah, he was a bit of a freak. But anyway, you can like kind of bend and contort this in all sorts of like funky little shapes to try and get it. Yeah, you can get the whip into a couple of different poses, and it'll hold it for the most part. It's not the most, you know, useful thing. The master grade does it a little bit better, where it's individual parts that link together, and you can make it shorter, longer, depending on your needs, to get multiple levels of satisfaction guarantee when putting your model together. So make it however long you need. But I'm gonna set that over here. Not even getting into the Origin Haman. Yeah, Origin Haman was like, whoa, boy. I need to sit down for a minute, but I gotta be careful where I sit. Like that kind of, oh boy. And most of the rest of our parts are looking like just beam tomahawks, which I've got a bajillion of these, but you can never have too many. Maybe we'll do a like Gun in the Origins watch party, and we can make everyone uncomfortable with Origins Haman. That was a thick ass nub right there. Oh my god. Glad that one came off. There we go. Set that over there. Yesterday in someone else's streams, ad were so broken for you that I would randomly get them. It'd be a different amount of time between them. Oh, yeah. So, were you watching on mobile, Biscuits? I'm curious. Because if you're watching on mobile, that's a known issue. And it's one that like Twitch is aware of. They're working on getting a fix out, but it's gonna be a minute. Basically, you'll get randomly thrown into somebody else's stream. It mostly happens on mobile. I haven't seen it happen on the desktop app or anything. But it's like Twitch is out on a crusade to make the mobile experience of Twitch just unbearable, unusable, whatever, because they want people to use their web app. They're tired of paying Apple and Android and whoever for their app store fees. That's why the subscriptions had to go up on mobile, because it was just mobile, and a lot of people made a huge fuss about it. This might be a bit of a like hot take, but a lot of people made a huge fuss about it when we knew about it all year. They're blowing it up like its subscription prices in general were going up. That was not the case. And it was just a ton of misinformation getting thrown around. But the reason the like mobile like sub prices had to go up to begin with is because they have to pay this fee to use a mobile app because it's a third party, and it's like in-app purchases have to be feed. Apple's got to get their cut since you're using their storefront. It was the first time that happened. It happens all the time on mobile, Biscuits. So like my recommendation is just watch from your computer if you can. Or if you're watching on your phone, go to like the Twitch mobile app or the Twitch like desktop site from your phone. Like pull up Safari, pull up the Safari app, whatever. If your iPhone, or better yet, use Google Chrome. Um, and just watch it from there. Don't watch from the mobile app because the mobile app is that bad. Let's get this bazooka put together because I got all the parts needed for it. Then we got another beam tomahawk right here. We got the carry handle. Get an extra Zaku machine gun clip right here. I'll cut that out. I want that. Since you got turbo, I didn't realize any of those issues, so you weren't aware. I don't know what triggers like being on mobile and then it booting you over to another person's stream. I don't know if it's tied to the ad breaks or what, but I know the ads on mobile can be really egregious. And I feel like it's partly, Twitch just being incompetent with the mobile app, but I also feel like maybe it's an intentional thing that they're doing to try and push people over towards the desktop because that's where they want people to be. Look at these hands working. You're really like fixated on the hands, Mina. You want to talk about it? And so what? Yeah, what? So what? Oh my. Okay, that didn't fall into my laptop. You start. What's the deal with the hands? Why are you so drawn to the hands? Yeah. All right, that piece is clean. Let's get this piece cleaned. I thought a piece like fell into the like. You like watching hands working, okay? You're probably one of those people that really likes the like YouTube reels or the TikToks of people that just put arts and crafts stuff together, or they do like purposefully like infuriating like BS DIY stuff just to get views. And if you try and replicate it, it's totally not real. Do you feel called out right now? Am I on the money? What percent right am I right now? Good. 4? Not quite right. You just like crafting. All right. I judged you so much that you're crying. What are you gonna do? Cry about it? I guess you already are, but cry some more. Oh no. You're gonna steal my coffee mugs again, aren't you? Cancel this streamer? Oh boy, here we go. It begins. Cancel Chewie party. Let's go. Oh, you're gonna steal my mugs and never give them back. Dang. Alright, I think I only have one, like, there's only one thing I can do, and that's use all my coffee mugs and just leave them all laying about, after I drink them. Don't rinse them out or anything. Just leave them about and say how you like that. Make you have to work for those mugs. And I'll put extra honey in the coffee, so like there's like extra sticky honey residue at the bottom of each of the mugs. Washing machines do exist, you're right. But the sticky honey residue. What's your solution to that, huh? Is a washing machine gonna be enough? Gonna make it where you really gotta get in there and, like, scrub? I don't know. I think this goes on the other side. Yeah, this goes on the other side. But I don't think it goes that way. No. No, it doesn't go that way. I think it goes this way. Yeah, it goes that way. Yeah, right there. Perfect. And then is there another piece that gets connected right here? I'm trying to think before I go connecting pieces and bits and bobs. Speaking of bobs, can we get some bobs in chat? I miss my boy. I'm ready for another Animal Crossing stream. Too clumsy to do any crafting videos like this, so no one will ever see your hands. Yeah, Mina's got a point. There are people that might find it cute and endearing, and they might watch even more. That is not where that goes. No wonder that wasn't connecting right. There we go. I'm talking about clumsy. Hey. Can you get in there? I hate when you try and stick it in and it just won't work. Damn it. There we go. Biscuits, I appreciate that, but none of those are Bob. Did I not make Bob a emote? Hold on. Wait, I could have sworn I had a Bob emote. Or is that just in the Discord server? Aw, man, that's just in the Discord server. Shoot. Oh. I just closed chat. Hold on. Let me get chat back. There we go. I've successfully reset chat on my other monitor. Now I have to look over here in case I missed anything. Alright, sandwich that on. BRB, cat's yelling at me and I need to go feed her before she throws me out. Yeah, go feed your cat. Also, Biscuits, can you get exclamation Discord shared? Hi, speaking of cats, hey, Patches. Back for round 2, eh? Okay. Wow, you're really laying down right on the Y-wing. Wow. You want a bazooka in these trying times? Oh. Okay. he wants it. No, buddy, you can't eat the bazooka. Patches, quit being a goober. Here, you want a beer? You want beer? Here, Patches. Patches. Goober. Hey, Goober. They have the perfect energy. You misspelled perfect. Yeah, you got it. Hey, it's Dan Gaming. Thank you for the follow. Patches, what are you doing, pal? What are you doing over there? Yeah, that's what you get. Yeah. Get boxed on, dingus. What are you doing? Oh my god. You spotted Gundam and came running. Hell yeah. Came to the right spot. Hey, Elliot Squirrel! Good to see you. Cat has claimed a spot. He certainly has. He's a big, fluffy fella. Alright, gotta move these Pokemon out of the way. He's knocking him over with his tail now. My goodness. Patches. Oh, you're gonna get your tail in my beer. Dude. Kitty's name, this is Patches. This is Patches. He's a goober, he's a menace. He likes to lay down on Gundams. He's a big honking fella. Gigantic. Elliot, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome to the coffee crew. And we do have a Coffee Crew Discord server, so if you guys want to see like as many like cat pictures as you could possibly imagine, go check that out. That's the perfect spot for you. Plus, I always share pictures of the like finished models over there, along with my Twitter and all that junk. Most of my socials are Chewy Coffee right there in the corner. I pointed like at my laptop when I should have pointed at my laptop like on camera. Anyway, right here, right there. Hey Patches, hey buddy. You want to move? You wanna no? All right. Well, cheers. We're gonna sit here with Patches for a minute. No, don't eat the Y-wing. Oh my god, Patches. You gotta stop. You're a menace. Yeah, it's a Patches stream. You're in the... What are you chewing on? Stop that. That's a toothpick. Dingling. What kit are we working on right now? We're doing we're just doing a box breakdown. So I'm going over like old backlog kits, ones that I built ages ago. What are you chewing on? Quit that. That's a toothpick. Stop eating toothpicks. All right, you come here. Come here. Batches. You're making yourself a heavy boy. Come here. Come here. Come here. Here. You goober. I gotta fight my cat. Hold on. Oh, you dingus. Dingus, dingus, dingus. He does need to clean his teeth, probably. Here, Patches. Go, terrorize the other two. Put these nubs back into place. But, yeah, so that was Patches. I got two other cats. So there's Chewy, who's half my namesake. Not the nub mess. Yeah, for real. The daily occurrence here. He loves to lay down in them. Like, and be like a couple weeks later, and I'll be petting him. And I'll feel something harden his like coat, you know? And I'll just pull a nub out. Yeah, the Forest of Nubs. It's a classic. Forest of Nubs. But here's kind of our pile of shit that we put together. But so far on stream, we put together Charamander. We did some Poképla. So we did Charamander and Pikachu. Just give kind of a recap since we got so many new faces in at the moment. So we got those. And then during the last session, we put together Eevee and Sprigatito. You're expecting Lego? I have done some Lego. Way back at the start of the stream, I showed off the like Lego Speed Racer Speed Champion kit that I built, like the last one that I did before finishing up on those. Lego is kind of a big part of my affiliate push. That was a year ago now. So I got those. I can grab one of those again, show that off. I'll do that here in a sec. Patches, what are you doing? Buddy. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. So we showed off the F1 earlier. I figured I'd grab the Lamborghini Countach. This is maybe my favorite of the Speed Champions. I have almost all the newer 8-stud wides. Yeah, so like this is one of those newer 8-studs. Because the old ones, they were just 6 studs wide, right? Or am I crazy? And then isn't one of them like really funky and it's in the middle with the 7-stud? I have a few of the 6-stud ones. Nice car. Thank you, Kafka. Appreciate that. Also, hey, any mods present? Can we get Kafka a shouty, please? And I'm gonna go put this up. Put that right there. There we go. And there. Thank you, biscuits. And I've returned. So I think that was all of our spare parts for the demonstrator. Yeah, that was all the parts for the demonstrator. Check on the Y-Wing. It's looking good. Okay, Patches didn't tear it up too much. Pulled that up for the camera. Try and get that in focus. It's so awkward. Like, having a camera up above me. We got our little painted pilot figure in there, and then we've got a little bit of the fuselage kind of put together. So this was from a couple streams back, and we're gonna work on that some more soon. It won't be this stream, but soon. Because I'm still working on like working the build streams into the schedule and all that. They're like suddenly back after a very long hiatus. Which kind of goes into my stream history. I guess I can touch on it real quick. So like building up to affiliate, I was doing build streams, and this was before I was PMG tubing. This was before I was doing anything that you're seeing now. But I would stream just from my iPhone. So hi, you're seeing me live from an iPhone 15 using Video Ninja. But back then, I would use the Twitch app, native Twitch app, to stream just directly. That shit sucked. There were latency issues. The like frame rate, it jittered horribly. Like if I waved my arm back and forth like you're seeing right now, it looked like a ghost shimmering effect, and it looked horrible. So I'm very, very picky about the quality of my streams. I have a bare minimum that I try and meet, and those were not meeting the bare minimum, so I cut them. Build streams went away for a while. You've had that issue too, yeah, and it's like it only happened with the native Twitch app. As soon as I started using Video Ninja and was like feeding everything into OBS, which all this is being fed into OBS, of course, it's like standard. Anyway, once I started to feed it all into that, then I was able to pick it all back up again. And then we were doing build streams. They were at like 720p. They were on that old shit laptop, or not, PC all-in-one that I had, where it's a monitor and the PC, and it's like that thick. It's this horrible, terrible thing. Anyway, the thing's from like 2012, could barely handle OBS, so I had to drop them again. And then like a few weeks later, or a month later, I said, wait a minute, I've got this laptop that I've been streaming from for, almost a year now. Let me just use that. So yeah, that's it. And it's a laptop. I can carry it between my living room and here in my office easily. So I finally put my 2 brain cells to use. And here we are. We're back with build streams. So I'm glad that they're back from a very long hiatus. They were a big part of my kind of early Twitch career, and it feels good to have them again. So yeah. And Mina, you are back. Made your cat happy with some food. Good to hear. But it's time to cut out some box art. So I'm gonna put this manual away. And we'll get this box art cut out, and then I'll go grab another box. And then we got an ad break coming up in about 45 seconds, so you guys won't be missing too much. Mostly cutting out a box. Because these box breakdown segments you guys will come into, it's where I take old model kits that I built, a year back, however far, put together all the spare parts and all that. V-Cross, thank you for the follow. Put together all the spare parts, cut out the box art, rinse, repeat, do that for however long, and we just kind of hang out and chat. So it's a nice laid back, low energy kind of stream. A bit of a stark difference from the from the usual that I do. Though I do try and get like laid back vibes with most of what I do. But I'm mostly a gaming channel, like predominantly. But still plenty of build stuff. Get those side panels cut off, those will get thrown away. I am only interested in the front box art here. And I will see what you text there, Dan, in just a second. Let me get this panel cut off. You've seen where some people fold the box and hang them up on the wall? You're thinking about doing that and just covering my wall like it's a bunch of art? Yeah, okay, I've seen people do that too. My walls are taken up by enough art as it is. So like for me, ad strike, so like for me, I've got enough like art on my walls, and I'll repeat this more or less, or give a short rundown of what I just said, like after the ad break. I'm pretty good about doing that. Repeat stuff, as Joe Burnham would say. Was it Joe Burnham? Who's the Burnham kid? He did the "Welcome to the Internet." That song, you know. It's not Joe Burnham. Bo Burnham. There we go. Bo Burnham. Bo Burnham repeat stuff. You know, I'm pretty good about that. But here's our box art of the Goof demonstrator part. Tactical demonstrator. Goof prototype. It's differentiated from the typical Goof. It's got a longer snoot. And then also this is an MSD, Mobile Suit Discovery from Origins line. Which in itself is kind of an offshoot of MSV and Mobile Suit variants. But I love this. It's in the Rumbarol colors. And let me go grab mine. Hold on. Yeah, let me go grab mine. Now that these ad breaks are over. And where is mine? Yeah, wait a minute. Where is mine? Here it is. Because I did a little bit of kind of light, kind of customizing mine. I gave it a regular Zaku hand so I could hold the Zaku machine gun. I got the, pull it back some, I got the Goof Lady decal on there. But it's a fantastical kit. Put some kind of metallic sheen water slide decals. Love the demonstrator. And I've got the desert colors too. Let me grab that one. So we got the sand brown color as well, and I gave it the kind of Zaku FZ style submachine gun. You do battle damage paint. I've got some where I've done weathering. Let me grab one where I've done weathering. I'll grab the Gyaradoga, which I meant to grab the last session. I forgot I put you behind so many kits. Oh boy, here we go. All right, that wasn't too bad. Excuse me. Here we go with the Gyaradoga. You'll immediately notice mine is a completely different color from the base model. This is my custom Desert Colors Wüstenjäger. So the Wüstenjäger is a team of OC pilots that I have. And the leader of the unit, Irvin Schmidt, he pilots the Gyaradoga after the Grips conflict. Thank you for the shout out. Absolutely, Kafka, anytime. And I got more of the Wüstenjäger as well. Let me get Irvin put away. There we go. And then during the 1-year war, Irvin piloted a Zaku cannon. And then I got some of those raised Xeon decals, put one there. Lots of weathering on this one. Trying to get a good angle on the leg here. The light's kind of harsh. But anyway, plenty of weathering, plenty of decals, custom paint, you name it. And then the Zaku F2, I got the, or not the F2, this is the Zaku F-Type. Did some custom work on the shoulders, more weathering, all that jazz. This is one of my favorite Zakus right here that I've put together. Thank you, Trendo. Appreciate that. And Dan as well. Get her put back into place. Trying to remember what I named that custom pilot, because I had like a spreadsheet of all their names, what mobile suits they piloted, what years, all that. I used to be such a Gundam nerd, and then I kind of fell off for a sec. And I'm like, I'm trying to get back into it. Yeah, it was dedication for sure. I like changed computers or laptops or something, and lost a spreadsheet, lost the documents that I typed up their backstories and everything because I was gonna write like more or less a fanfic of my characters, because it was involved. And I had characters that like followed their history from 0079 or before even 0079 all the way up to like Victory Gundam in 0153. Because that's when Victory takes place, right? Is 0153? I think that's right. Anyway, it was involved. And it would like, so it followed the one character, and then around the time of F91, like 0123, it like swapped to his daughter. His daughter was a pilot, and she piloted a heavy gun. Originally a Jagan, his Jagan, then it got retrofitted to like meet the standards for like the Jagans of the F91 kind of era, and then she swapped to a heavy gun, and then it followed her up to 153. And then I don't know what happens in Gundam after that, so that was like the cutoff point for the characters' backstories and all. But yeah, it was involved. And I'd like 4 or 5 different squads. So I had the Wusenjäger, which was the like Xeon antagonist squad. There's the Baylor Corps, which was like Cassilia Zabi's, one of her several pet projects. There were the Timberwolves, which was the Federation like main team. And I'll show one of the Timberwolf models here in a sec. And then there were a couple of others. There's a Quokka team, which was like the White Dingoes. They're another Australian-based team. But let me grab one of these Timberwolves. Stoop doop doo. You're gonna put your rifle away. Because we got the Gem Sniper 2, his hands kind of outreached right now. Because he was holding his rifle like upright. And then I'm gonna go back and do weathering on this guy at some point. He's been just sitting in a painted state for the longest time. But it was black and white, very pot labor. Anyway, very very like influenced by that, but gem. So I love the colors. And then I gotten these like wolf decals, just water slide generic wolf decals that I found. I used them for the Timberwolves. But that is enough of that. You're thinking of taking a Jesta and painting it like the Master Chief? Ooh, that'd be cool. You can hear the excitement about making your own OCs. Yeah, biscuits. I was hard in the paint on making my own stuff. Also, hi, Chewie. Ooh, big stretch. Oh, you're cleaning yourself. I was about to grab the camera again, like, spy on you, but you're cleaning yourself. I'll let you shower before we go and see you. And speaking of Master Chief, where is it? There it is. Speaking of Master Chief, I got a Gem Spartan, one of the many influences of the Master Chief. Did kind of a camo pattern on this guy, weathering too, of course. Some like blue paint on the shoulder there. Love the Spartan. I would love to see it get a master grade as well. I know there's a resin conversion kit, but that's kind of expensive. And it's resin. I don't mess around with resin just because I don't know if I'm allergic or not. Set that over there. Would hate to be doing a build stream and I just like break out in hives. Yeah, hey, biscuits. Oh, whoa, hey, Jill, just sit down. Yo, where's the spray bottle? Oh my goodness. You're one of my mods. I expect better from you, young lady. Not wrong though, yeah, for real. Biscuits, I'll do a Halo stream just for you. Yeah, we'll get a Halo stream going at some point. But let me grab another box. We'll break down one more. Because I might break down two more. But I'll be right back. Let me grab another box. All right, we were talking about Jaden, so I thought, what the hell? Let me grab one of the Jadens. So we got the Jaden Type D here. I don't know what extra parts he'll have in the box though. That's also kind of part of the fun, is figuring out what do we have to work with here. Let me get that open up. Hi, Raya. Got a box for you. There you go. It's just for you. Oh yeah, put one of the action bases in here. Alright, that's trash. Got the manual, we'll save that. Looks like our fixed hand. Mike could use that. That's an empty runner. Hi, Chewie. Bye, Chewie. He wasn't here long. Do you also want to find some other kids with different limbs to match and make it look more like Master Chief? I chose Jess as a base because of the head. Yeah, the head's got a good, like, Spartan-esque appearance to it. You used to make rub maps for your D&D group in high school. Miss doing all that? Do it again. Get back to it. Sounds fun. Great way to engage your creativity. And yeah, these are all action-based adapter pieces. It's all junk. This plastic off me. These are all empty runner, empty runner, empty runner. Get a feeling we're not going to have much left over with the Jagan here. Oh, but wait. We get a beam saber effect part. Exciting! Yellow empty runner. Part of an empty runner. A full empty runner. Right, that's all junk. Hi, Ray, you're in the box. I almost threw that crap on you. Your Master Grade Jessica currently has an LED in its head and battle weathering. Nice, dude. if you join the Discord server, absolutely feel free to drop any of your built model pics in the model kit room. We love sharing our model builds. We got a lot of Gundam dudes in there, and we're actually working on maybe getting the Gundam like watch party together. Don't know what series we'll be starting with, but we're thinking of getting that together. So if you're into that at all. And these are all empty runners. Oh, no, I take it back. We got the clear blue for the rifle. Let me take that. Oh, we have a sticker sheet. Never mind, it's not a sticker sheet. It's one of those, like, basically post-it note kind of color things. I have no idea what these are for. Anyway, that's trash. Do have our Jagan rifle, so we'll save that. And we got a couple of kind of pipe pieces that I don't think I'll be able to use. G Gundam? I don't have G Gundam on Blu-ray, but I know a guy that does. Because, man, G Gundam. That one's aged beautifully. It was sarcasm, by the way. But, Hathaway was pretty decent. Yeah, I was pretty impressed with Hathaway. And I'm ready to see the next part of it, but I don't have Netflix anymore. Haven't seen it in a long time. It's just so like Shadow, it's not like that it's horrible. It's just like, man, that's a lot of stereotypes horrible. But it's almost always in a like just within the realm of acceptable kind of way. But it does make it a more difficult watch and recommend. Well, you gotta go in knowing it's a 90s anime. Or at least it was for the US. It was an 80s anime for the Japanese, late 80s. Early 90s for the US, if I'm not mistaken. Goofy as shit, for real. Excited for the new 3D animated Gundam movie on Netflix. Are you talking about Requiem for Battle or whatever it's called? 94 for 94 for Japan, early 2000s for the US. Okay, so I was a little off by a decade. Because it was one of the ones that didn't Toonami show it? I know Toonami showed 8th Team. Toonami did show it. Okay. Then the style is like it's oozing with style. It's got that period of anime. Watch because your oldest brother had it. Nice. Seeing if I left any nubs on here. No, that looks clean. And it's clean. Get that muzzle brake. And that clean. I thought there was a piece that went on the back, but maybe that's on the high grades. The Master Grade Jagan was such a good kit. Simple, but good. A lot of people don't agree with me, but in my opinion, Iron Blooded Orphans was one of the best in the series. Hello, bot that gets to get banned. Goodbye. Iron Blooded Orphans, so like the first season was like actually pretty good. The second season, I think it lost a lot of people because the pacing for one, and then also it just like it really went heavy at the end and like killing off characters. But to me, season 2 of IBO, like I think it was trying to get that same. Thank you, Two Drink, for banning the bot there. I think it was trying to get that like older Gundam feel, Kame ga Kill. I don't know. I don't know that one. But it felt like it was trying to channel that old Gundam kind of energy where it's like, Tomino, everyone must die. But they just missed the mark. And it kind of lost a lot of people because as a result. I have not watched season 2 in so long. I watched it the one time, was very mixed about the ending, and then I said I was going to rewatch it, and then every time I start to rewatch IBO, I get to just before season 2 starts and I drop it. I can't explain why. I don't know why I drop it, but I drop it at like the same part almost every time. That, and then also just some of the like really just questionable character choices. If you know, you know. Witch from Mercury is pretty good. Not my favorite, but definitely not bad. Witch from Mercury is one that I also really need to watch. It's not on Gundam Info anymore, which is the thing. And it was like going to be my main primary way of watching it. Oh, it's happening. Oh, it's happening. It's happening, guys. It's happening. Look. Yeah, you did it. Where you going? Where you going? Who's coming? Who's that? Oh, it's Rhea. Hi, Rhea. Anyway, he brought me the sock. He did it. Check it off your bingo cards. We've done it. Everyone gets one. But yeah, sorry. I heard him meowing, and I was like, oh, here we go. And that was beautiful. His little meow when he dropped it. Oh, my heart. I love Chewie. And I love the Jaden rifle. There we go. No, motherfucker, you brought another one? What are you doing? Mind the mess behind me. The quickness on getting another one to me. Oh my god. Yeah, he likes socks. And I wear a lot of socks. So he's got infinite ammo that he can bring to me. And it's not like he does it like so I was telling my mom about it. I was like, hey, Chewie, he brings me all these socks. Like all the time. You hear me say that I love him. Yeah, maybe. But I was telling my mom about it, and she was like, oh, you don't give him enough attention. Yes, I do. He's on my lap almost 24/7. I don't hesitate to feed him because he's an older geriatric cat. I think it's just he's getting old. And it's like a comfort thing for him. I don't know. I don't know cats. He's an odd fella. But I love him. He's been with me for, gosh, 7 years almost? No, couldn't be that long. Old but gold, yeah, for real. No, I got him in 2019, so this is like 5 years. 5 years I've had him. And when I first adopted him, thank you, Biscuits, for the clip, appreciate that. When I adopted him, the vet, the shelter, they were like, oh, this is Chewie. His name wasn't Chewie at the time, it was Xander. Anyway, this is Xander. He doesn't really like people. And then I was like, oh, okay, that's fine. I went up to like the bars of his little enclosure. Immediately, he got up and like walked up and wanted me to pet him and touch him. And that's when I knew this is gonna be my cat. But they told me he was like 4 when I went to the vet. I've had him for 5 years, which would put him at like 9 at the minimum. I think he's closer to 12 or 13. I think he's a little bit older. Because with older cats, whenever an older cat gets brought into the shelter, unless they know the history of the animal, it's kind of hard to gauge how old they are. It's like for them, I think they had a bad estimate. I think he's closer to 12, 13. He's in that kind of ballpark, not 9. He'd be 9 at the minimum. So either way, he's an older cat. Rhea, by the way, it was her birthday yesterday. So everyone say happy belated birthday for Rhea. It was her birthday yesterday. She just turned 7. And then Patches, he turned 2. Yeah, he turned 2 back in April. No, March. Yeah, he turned 2 back in March. So I got a 2-year-old, a 7-year-old, and a 9 to 13-year-old in that older ballpark. Happy birthday to all. Oh, well, yes. Can't leave any of them out. Can't pick favorites. It's everyone's birthday today on this fine day. But yeah. So it's like a rundown of the cats. But going back to the Chewie story, they told me he didn't like people, and I sit there, and he lets me pet him and touch him and like pick him up even immediately, and they looked at me like, he doesn't let any of us do that. It's like whenever you go to a friend's house and their dog's like, oh, this is Fido, he doesn't like people, and then there they are, like, at your feet, just excited as can be. Because it's, oh, a new person, new face. It's like, yeah, they don't like you, numbnuts. But anyway, Chewie let me pet him and everything. I knew then and there, I want this cat. This is going to be my cat. But I had to go to Austria. And I went to Austria for 2 weeks. And every day for those 2 weeks, I was checking the shelter's website and everything, checking to make sure that Xander, Chewie, was still there. Anyways, and it's like I'm on the flight back home, and I'm emailing the director of the animal shelter and saying like, "Hey, I land at 6 p.m. tomorrow, our time. Can I come the next day and get Chewie? Has anyone adopted him?" And she responded like, "No, he hasn't been adopted. If you want to come first thing tomorrow morning and pick him up, he's all yours." Because they knew how badly I wanted him. So I did. Like, jet lagged as hell. Got up bright and early the next morning, went and got my cat. Chewie and I have been inseparable ever since. We've been through 2 moves together. We moved into our apartment, and then we moved in, got this house, and when we moved into the house, that's when Patches came along. Rhea came along in the apartment, because cats do better in pairs. And then the other 2 cats, they're not as like destiny intertwined stories like Chewie is. It's just like, yeah, I wanted another cat, and I was like, I want that one. And it was Rhea. She was a beautiful calico. She doesn't get up on the camera as often. And then I saw Patches, and I knew I wanted one more cat to round out, kind of have a perfect trio. And I wanted a Void Kitty. Had I known that Void Kitties were absolute chaos demons, I'd have literally picked any different, coat, breed, whatever. But it was too late. I already said, like, yeah, I want him. and the cats' names, their original names were all not what I named them. Rhea was originally Monique. I didn't like that name. And then Patches, he had it the worst. Patches had it the worst. He was SpongeBob SquarePants. Which, 1, is too long for a cat, and then 2, why the hell would you name your cat SpongeBob SquarePants? And it's a Void Kitty. Why? Just, what is the thought process there? So I'm glad I renamed them all. They're all happier and better for it. Who being named these cats before you? Oh, it was the shelter. So the shelter, they'll name the cats, like, based off of, like, sequences or series. Like, okay, this batch of cats, we're gonna name all of them after the Lion King characters. This group of cats, we're gonna name all of them after, like, desserts. So this one's sherbet, this one's tiramisu, this one's shortcake, that one's honey bun, that sort of stuff. I'm a boy kitty. What? um, and then Patches, he was brought in with the SpongeBob crew. I'm a boy kitty. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not a boy kitty. I don't even have the maid outfit like saved anymore. I can't even swap to it on the fly. Sorry to disappoint. I don't have the maid outfit saved. Not as an easily accessible throwback on a bowl kind of thing. I did a maid outfit stream like a month ago, by the way, just for context. um, but yeah, Patches got brought in with the SpongeBob crew, so he was SpongeBob SquarePants. His like litter mate was Patrick. There was Sandy Cheeks, who was this beautiful little like orangey blonde kind of kitty, and then there was also like Mr. Krabs, who is the old timer of the bunch. So they got named after SpongeBob characters, and I don't know why Chewie was called Xander. I think it's because his like legal name, the previous owner, because I actually knew the previous owner. I was like, that's another funny story. I didn't sit here and tell fucking cat stories all day. Um, when I was working at this hotel, I met the previous owner, and I was showing her pictures of my cats, and I showed her this picture of Chewie, and she was like, "I think that's my cat." And I looked at her like she was crazy. I was like, "Are you trying to say that you're gonna steal my cat, ma'am? I can't let you steal my cat." Um, and I'll hold the rest of the story because Shadow's saying ad. So while that's going on, I'm gonna throw a beer right back. I'm gonna go grab another beer. It'll be story time for a bit, and then we'll like wrap up. Sound good? Good. Okay, be right back. All right, I've returned. I'm pretty sure the ad break is over. Let's get back to cat story time. Where was I? Uh so like Chewy, I'm showing this lady at the hotel that I was working at pictures of Chewy, and she looks at him and she says, "I think that's my cat." And I thought that she was saying she was going to steal my cat, jokingly, because I people make those kind of jokes all the time to think your cat's like drop dead gorgeous or beautiful or anything like that. Um, I thought she was making one of those kind of jokes. I looked at her like, "Lady, I'm sorry, you can't steal my cat. He's mine. He's very well taken care of." And then she was like, "No, no, no, like seriously, I think that used to be my cat." And then she told me this story about how she had to like give him up to the shelter. His health had kind of declined. Um, she wasn't in a financial position to take care of him, all that stuff. And I like totally get it, totally understood. I'm still like on edge though. I'm in like defense mode, thinking this lady's gonna ask if she could buy Chewy back or something. Or if she could just have her cat back. And so I'm like defensive. And she was just like, then she hugged me and was like just very thankful that Chewy went to a good home. Cause that's gotta be like the biggest sigh of relief for a pet owner that had to like let go of their pet or give their pet up because they can't take care of the animal. Life can get in the way. Um so like yeah, she was just glad to see that he was okay. And then we ended up like becoming friends, the previous owner and I. We would text all the time. She would ask for updates on Chewy. And it's so funny, I'd left the hotel job and I started working at a museum. she came to the museum, and this was like, we hadn't seen each other in 3-4 years, however long, and we'd like kind of stopped talking and stuff too. And I was just so excited. I saw her, and I was like, "Oh, I got more Chewie pictures to show you." And we got to talk about that some more, and it was just fun. I don't know the previous owners for like Ray and patches. I do that with your best friend. Or you do that with your best friend, not my best friend, but you do that with your best friend. He has 2 of my cats, 2 of your cats. There we go. Sounds like a love story. Nah. She was like a good 10 years older than me. I like MILFs and all, but ma'am, I'm okay, thanks. Oh goodness. But it does have like it sounds like one of those Hallmark movies. Like, it all started with a cat. Next thing you know. Although a Hallmark movie would never have like the sultry Solid Snake, like, Colonel, I met a lady who used to have my cat. My late husband gave me that cat. Yeah. And then it's got to be Santa Claus, right? Like it's a lady telling Santa Claus that her late husband had that cat. Can't stand Hallmark movies. I've never seen one. The only things I know about Hallmark movies are lady finds the love of her life on Christmas, and he turns out to be like Santa Claus or Santa Claus adjacent. Or it's they met up with someone and it turns out to be like they're a serial killer. There's no in between. No in between. It's either you're fucking Santa Claus or you're getting fucked by Santa Claus. There's no in between. Ho ho ho, am I right? Anyway. So yeah, it's Hallmark to a T. That's so true about Hallmark though. See? I used to be a screenwriter. That's what my undergrad was in screenwriting. And we did like a screenwriting competition. And yeah, you're right. If it's not Santa, it's fucking Jesus. Yeah. You got room in your heart for fucking Jesus? Phrase. Anyway, we had this screenwriting competition, and like everyone in my class was doing. We choose like characters that were pre-existing, make our own story revolving them, like revolved around them. Everyone did like maybe a Hallmark parody, or they did a parody of, you know, Cribs or whatever. They would find something. I did Muppet Murder Mystery. Phrasing? I don't think so. This is a fucking Jesus-loving household. It's not really. I'm not religious. Apologies to anyone that is. As someone who grew up watching those movies with mom, this is accurate about Hallmark. Thank you, Biscuits, for the double confirmation. Every Christmas at my grandmother's, there was always a Hallmark movie on until she was cooking with everyone. Then we threw on the Celtics or something. Or I'm sorry, in sports, it's Celtics, right? The sports team, it's Celtics. Yeah, okay. Because I'm not a sports ball watcher either. I know I'm a pretty entertaining wild guy. I'm great to hang out with on Super Bowl Sunday. Anywho, there are like 2 football games that I watch every year. The Egg Bowl, just because of my location, and then whatever the college playoff game is. Excuse me, the 2024 champion Celtics. Big NFL guy. Nice. I was like, when I was in high school, I kind of followed NFL. But once I got into college, I kind of, my beer foams up every time. Um, I kind of drifted away from NFL teams because I started off like Peyton Manning with the Indianapolis Colts was like the hottest player when I was in high school. Or no, I wasn't even in high school yet. Yeah, that was still like my elementary school days. Shit. Kind of dating myself here. I'm 28. Anyway, um, yeah, I like started Indianapolis Colts, and then like we all swapped the Broncos because Peyton went to the Broncos, and like my grandpa got us all Broncos jerseys. Uh, but my team, like once I got into like high school and my first couple years of college, I went big Seattle Seahawks. I don't know why. I couldn't tell you a single player on their team. I just like swapped the Seattle Seahawks. Maybe it's because I was big into Xbox and they're based out of Seattle. So I was like, oh well, Seattle Seahawks are like the Xbox team, you know. And then I found out, no, I don't care about NFL. I prefer college football. Um, and then I'm from the South, so like MSU and Ole Miss, they're like a big rivalry. Alabama has their big rivalry with everyone. If you're from the South, you either love Alabama or you can't fucking stand Alabama. I fall in the latter. Unless it's Forrest Gump. If Forrest Gump is on the team, Alabama all the way. You know, run Forrest, run. Uh, but that's it. That's it. All your homies hate Alabama. Good, good. Tell your homies they can be ChewieCoffee's homies any day. Um, my other big college team was Clemson. It was a big Clemson. Followed their games because my grandfather, my late grandfather, he went to Clemson, and that's where he graduated. Um, and then my grandfather used to love telling stories. This is just going to become story time for the rest of the stream, by the way. Uh, he uh, he went to high school and got two degrees. Um, he got 2 degrees in high school because originally when he graduated high school, they just had up to the 11th grade, and then after he got his degree, his high school diploma, for graduating the 11th grade, they added on the 12th grade. And instead of just saying, you know, oh no, I'll go right on to college, he said, no, I'll do another year of high school, sure. And so he did. And then he graduated high school again the very next year. So he's got 2 high school diplomas. And if you don't believe him, he had both of them framed on his wall in his office. He was so proud of graduating from high school twice. I mean, it's like it's kind of a piece of American history, I guess, because it wasn't the norm, and then it was, and he was like kind of in there in the middle of it. But he went to Clemson. I can't remember if he like finished his degree or not, because I could have sworn my dad made it a big deal that like I was the first on my dad's side of the family to get a college degree. So I think maybe he didn't get his degree. And then got poached up from Clemson directly into the Army Corps of Engineers because he worked on the interstate highway program under like the Eisenhower administration. He did a lot of projects under that. I think he was a drill sergeant during like the Korean War. And then he went back to being Army Corps of Engineers, built a ton of bridges alongside the interstate highway system. So that's kind of what he did. And man, he worked every day pretty much till the day he died. He was in his 90s and he had this pool, and he would sit there and he'd work on this pool. He fell in it once. Like, he was 90, fell into his pool after he had drained it, mind you. He had drained it to clean out the gunk and stuff out of the bottom. He fell a solid like 12 feet into his concrete pool. And all he did was like scrape his arm, 90 years old. Just a scrape. Stood up, walked out himself. Didn't have to be picked up or anything. He was a tough SOB. And then like a year later, he was in a car accident, flipped his SUV like 3 times, and just walked out of it too. Yeah, Grandpa's resilient. If I can be half as resilient, I might have a chance in surviving patches when he finally decides to like flip that switch and decide to take over the world. I'm sure you guys will be the first to know whether that plan pans out or not. But yeah, he was a tough SOB. Grandpa Coffee, he didn't mess around. But the last few years that he was around, it was kind of tough because he was kind of anti-vax, which is like one of the major parts where I'll like kind of give him shit, I guess. Not majorly. He lived that long without any, so I mean, he had to be on to something. um, but he didn't get the vaccine, so as a result, like at the height of COVID, he didn't want anybody to come and see him. So like for 2-3 years, I didn't see my grandpa, and it was tough because those were the last few years that he was around. Bro's got Steve Rogers. May as well. But yeah, like he didn't get the vaccine, so those last like 2-3 years of his life, he didn't want anyone to come and see him because he didn't want to get sick. And then he ended up getting really sick, not because of COVID, but because cancer. He had lung cancer. That's what finally kind of did him in. And I remember having to quit my job at the hotel as assistant general manager at a Marriott. And I asked for a weekend off just to go see my grandpa because I knew he was on like his deathbed and stuff. It was going to be literally the last time I got to see him when he was alive. And our corporate team gave me a flat out no. And because of that, I said, all right, let me go type up an email real quick. And they said, oh, okay, sure, yeah, go ahead. That email was my immediate resignation. I told them where to stick it, walked out, left. I was in the middle of training front desk staff too. But they were not going to stop me from going to see my grandpa. So I quit a really good paying Marriott job to go see him one last time. I'm so fucking thankful that I did. Yeah. Like I swore off Marriott after that. And then I was working for Hampton before then, and I kind of had a messy breakup with Hampton, so to say. So I guess I'm an IHG property guy now. If I go out and get a hotel, I guess it's got to be an IHG line, which is I think Comfort Suites. DoubleTree, I think, is part of that. I could always go with like, what is it, Waldorf Astoria, whatever, like really expensive Home Alone hotel. I could stay there. What's up, biscuits? Why are you crying? Well, my little sob story got you in the feels. Oh, the feels of sadness. It's all right. I'll play some more Animal Crossing just for you. We'll forget all about it. We'll go see Bob. Actually, tomorrow I think I'll do some more Devil May Cry 4, so that'll be fun. But yeah, just anytime I get on that story, I gotta tell it. So there you go. But yeah, that's how I got out of the hotel biz. And also, ever since then, I've said like I would never work in hotels again, just because they're a 24/7 business. Like you have to be married to the job, and I'm realizing now that I'm getting too old for that, or I'm getting right in the perfect age for that, depending on which side of the coin you want to be on. But like I realized there's more to life than working 12, 16-hour days at a Marriott hotel, so I pieced out. And now I work at a museum, and it's great. Had a similar experience with a grandma. She passed away at the beginning of this year. I'm sorry for your loss, biscuits. But yeah, like I'm really enjoying the museum job because it also coincides with my master's program. So I'm a master's of arts and liberal studies major. I want to teach history. I want to turn right back around after getting my degree and teaching at a collegiate level, whether it be a community college, four-year university, you name it. And then my advisor is really trying to talk me into getting my PhD, and that might. It'll depend how much more schooling I have to do after getting my master's. If it can be done in like 2 years, around that time frame, sure. But otherwise, I would like to just go ahead and get into teaching. And if I can pursue my PhD while teaching, that'd be ideal. Your grandpa passed last year around November. Can't believe it's already been a year since then. Feels like it just happened. That's how the first year of my grandpa being gone felt. It was kind of like that. It's like the sad part for my dad. He died right around my dad's birthday. And then it was like immediately that year it was like first Thanksgiving, first Christmas without grandpa. And that was a culture shock. Not culture shock, but it was a difference. Like for sure. It was immediately felt. And then also circumstances around my grandfather's death, not to like point fingers or name names or anything, but my family kind of fell apart afterwards. Uh kind of disclosures on who got what in the will wasn't to everyone's liking, and some in the family took stuff before the will was finalized. Uh and it got messy quick. So like there are entire parts of my family that I don't talk to or associate with anymore. And it all started after my grandpa died. So it was a pretty impactful event. Thankfully this was all on like my dad's side of the family. And I'm not as close with that side to begin with. I'm closer to my mom's side because they're all like way closer to me anyway. But it's still like, man, writing off so much family. Maybe I shouldn't have so many beers when doing build streams. They don't usually become story time with Chewy Coffee. But it's not like bad. I don't feel bad telling stories. It's kind of fun. Laid back, chilled environment. Get in the feels a little bit, but we bounce back. I'm trying to think like what the next few build streams should be. I know I've got I got Bulbasaur and Squirtle coming in. So we'll do another Pokemon build stream for sure. And then also I need to finish up the Y-Wing here. So we got the fuselage and the front kind of cockpit assembly. We got that. So we need to finish that. The holdup right now is that it's got all this piping, which you can kind of see some of that here on the fuselage. We got all that piping. I need to get that on there. That kind of sucks. But once that's done, then it'll be the big pylons, the like wings that make it the like tuning fork shape, the Y-wing. So we'll finish that up soon, very soon. So our next build stream will probably be that. And then I'll get back to like doing the Gundam builds because I'm on the like cusp of my 200th Gundam build. And I'm pretty excited about that. We'll be building the Zeta Gundam Verka. I've got that lined up for number 200. We got like a couple dozen, or 8 dozen, I would say, builds between here and there. So that'll probably be like a 2025 project at the pace I'm going. Just kind of give a layout on build streams to come and all that jazz. We've been going 3 hours. Might call it here soonish too. Finish my beer. Because I know this week coming up, also should probably add, streams might become a little bit less frequent. Not like drastically less frequent. But it won't be like every single day like it was the last 2-3 weeks. It might go back to being like, you might get 2-3 streams a week from me, like we were doing. Just because my grad school courses are starting back up again in like full force. And this semester I got 3 full courses going on. One of them will end in October, so my plate will like lessen out a little bit in October. So that's nice. Oh. But yeah, tomorrow Devil May Cry 4. Be on the lookout for that. I get off work, and then we'll do like an evening stream like we did today. So I'll probably play Devil May Cry 4. And then Monday I'm off, so I'll probably do Animal Crossing, Pokemon Arceus, or Kingdom Hearts on Monday. Any of those 3. And then the rest of the week will be whichever one I don't do on Monday. Yeah, we got a pretty full plate on content. It's exciting. It's a good time to be hopping in for the coffee crew and all that. Had a lot of growth over the last 2 weeks. So I guess I want to, like, real quick before we wrap, take the opportunity to thank everyone new that's hopped in. Thank you, of course, to folks that have been here day one, folks that have been here for the last year of content, because we hit affiliate last year. This isn't my affiliate anniversary stream by any means. That was last week. But I just want to thank you all so much for hanging and being part of this. And then I feel like the channel, the growth, and the content has all like really amplified within the last month or so. And it's been exciting. I've been loving every minute of it. Dropping Final Fantasy X-2 was a godsend. But let's check out that raid list. I'm pretty much done with this beer. I'm done with this beer. Let's check out our raid list. Let's see who we got tonight. Let's go with maybe someone we haven't raided in a minute. What do we have? Is this everybody that's live right now? Yeah, I think that's everyone that's live right now. Let's go right into Virtue. They are playing some Kingdom Hearts. And from the little thumbnail preview, it looks like they might be in Deep Jungle. Yeah, they are in Deep Jungle right now. They are playing the Final Mix version. I can tell from the colors of the Heartless. Let me get that raid started. Virtue is great. He's a real homie. Yeah, Trendo, you're gonna like Virtue if you're not already following. But gonna send you all off his way, and I will see you all tomorrow with Devil May Cry 4. So until then, I've been Chewy Coffee. You guys have been great. You guys take it easy. Have a great weekend. Ta-ta for now.